Don't let moldy toxic dog food kill your dog. Recent problems with moldy foods are traced to excessive moisture content. No mycotoxin contamination has been reported, however. Toxins can arise in dry dog food during its production, storage, and transportation. Most of the toxins are produced by various molds that grow in the food, or in certain ingredients of the food, and are referred to generally as mycotoxins. Some mycotoxins are highly dangerous to dogs. Aflatoxin, the substance that made our reader's dog ill, is one of these. Aflatoxin generally causes neurological problems in its victims, and it can kill dogs, though some dogs are more sensitive to the substance than others. It should be noted that aflatoxin is already present in the raw foodstuffs before they are made into food. Dog food manufacturers generally test for the presence of aflatoxin in the foodstuffs they receive prior to making them into food. Vomitoxin is another, a more common mycotoxin. As the name suggests, it tends to cause digestive disturbances, and while it can kill vulnerable individuals, it usually only makes them sick for a short period of time following consumption. Neither of these mycotoxins is necessarily visible or easily detected by smelling the food. We need to stress this: just because a food is moldy, doesn't mean it contains mycotoxins or is toxic. However, ingesting the moldy food can cause temporary stomach upset in some dogs. Other dogs seem to handle it without incident. Certain dogs who are allergic to mold may have an allergic response. But these responses are nowhere near as dramatic or dangerous as a brush with mycotoxins like aflatoxin or vomitoxin. Prevent mycotoxin poisoning and problems with mold. Check the date of manufacture on the food you buy. Try to buy foods that are as fresh as possible. If you discover mold on the food you buy, return the remaining product to the store where you bought it and ask for a replacement. If the store management is unwilling to replace your food, contact the food maker. They will undoubtedly wish to make things right and replace the food. Purchase smaller bags of food so you don't have to store it for long. Keep your dog's food in a dry place with a cool, stable temperature. Temperature swings from hot to cold can cause moisture to develop in a food bag or plastic tub. Moisture, especially in combination with heat, can trigger the growth of molds, and toxins may develop in the food. Experts suggest that you do not dump dry food out of the bag into a plastic container, as moisture and mold can accumulate on the plastic over time. And old kibble on the bottom of the barrel is more likely to mold and infect the newer food. Never feed your dog food that has gotten moldy or smells off. Never pressure your dog to eat food that he refuses, especially if he vomits after eating some of it. If your dog develops strange behaviors or signs of illness soon after eating or shortly after you start feeding him from a new bag of food, immediately discontinue feeding him that food. Return the food to the store where you purchased it. I've said at least please don't let yourself or your dog become a statistic.